And alright guys, welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel. So in this one guys, we are speaking or explaining how to become more attractive to women. Okay, now first and foremost, I'm not claiming that I am the be-all end-all woman expert and I have 1,000 girlfriends or this and this and this. No, this is just from my understanding of masculine and feminine psychology, the dynamic between the two, and how you as a man, I'm assuming you're a man watching this, are able to best maximize your own energy to essentially become more attractive to women, like what this video is saying. So with that said guys, let's kind of break it down. Now with that, what I alluded to, masculine and feminine energy, okay, this is the energy predominant in both men and women. Okay, if you're a man, then you're predominantly going to have higher masculine energy, which is testosterone. If you're a woman, it's going to be estrogen. You are going to have, if you're a woman, inherently more feminine energy. Now the dynamic between the two is in such where feminine energy, how it works is it is essentially looking for a place to rest, okay? It's looking for almost like a rock or a hero, and I hate to use that word. This is not a derogatory video to women or anything like that. I was raised by a single mom. I have complete respect for women. This is not what that is. If it sounds like this, I'm just explaining the dynamic between the two energies. So the feminine energy is looking for a rock, essentially, looking for someone who can, if you saw the other video I made, bring them forward, move them forward, whether that's financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. This is how, evolution works. You can consider this hypergamy, which is essentially women looking for men in higher classes above them so we can continue to move forward, and men do this to an extent as well, okay? This is just how life works. Now, so that's what feminine energy does, okay? It is essentially looking for a place to rest, to just settle down and grow with a rock who is able to essentially lead the way. Okay, now let's flip the script to masculine energy. Masculine energy is to essentially lead the way. It is almost like you think of a tree and a hole, or like a dick and, a vagina, essentially. I know this sounds kind of silly. This is kind of going back to old Elliot Hulse videos, which I was literally just watching. I think that's what inspired this. But, this is in my own way. Masculine energy, what it does is it asserts, okay? So whether you are a jock, maybe you're an athlete, okay? This is to assert, this is to be the best on your team, to have the best team in the school, etc., etc., is to always move forward, okay? Maybe you're a businessman, maybe you are a doctor, maybe you make YouTube videos like me. It is to build an empire, essentially. This is what masculine energy does. It wants to continuously progress and get bigger and better and better and better. So this is why predominantly men work out, okay? Because men have the drive to continuously get better and better. Why men are so competitive and in sports and etc. and things like that. Why so many guys watch sports. Alright, sorry guys, brother just got home, but we're going to keep going with this video. So that is essentially what masculine energy does. It continues to assert and to move forward. Okay, woman, the feminine energy, what it's doing is just looking for a place to rest, or to latch to, essentially, and men, it is to move forward in life. So you can see where the dynamic between them both work beautifully, like beautifully well. Women are looking for a place, essentially, to be with, or to hang to, of a person moving forward, and men move forward. So you can see where they both naturally work, okay? Now, here's where it all comes full circle. A lot of times men, what they do, they almost disregard masculine energy, and I think that's just because of the way society's built nowadays, where they completely disregard the one fundamental aspect that makes them men, and that is to move forward in whatever it is. It could be business, again, I said sports, it really doesn't matter. Masculine energy is progressive, okay? So what happens a lot of times is men, when they find this girlfriend, or what they think they need to do to attain this girlfriend, is to, for whatever reason, stop this, and instead focus all on her. Okay, now what you're doing is you're essentially switching roles, because now you are almost looking for that rock, or looking for that person, or a place to settle down with, for someone to essentially support you and help you move forward in life. That's not to say women don't move forward in life by themselves. That's not what I'm saying. This is just the energy. So what you're doing as a man is you're essentially castrating yourself and switching the dynamic. Okay, now why this won't work long term, and even short term why it won't work, is because to have sexual attraction, there has to be polarity, period. That's why I keep using this. It can be either way, don't get me wrong. It can be this. Sometimes in relationships, I know this may sound funny, but it's literally this. The woman is the masculine one, the man is the feminine one, and it can still work. Okay, it can still work, not in many cases, but it still can, because there's polarity. There has to be polarity. There cannot be this or this. And if there is, the relationship can move forward, but there will be no sexual attraction. There just won't be, right? This is what you would consider friends. Like two guys are friends, two women are friends, or you can be a guy, right, and castrate yourself and become friend-zoned. You see what I'm saying? There is no polarity. right? If you guys want to know more about this, a great book is The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. I've read it at least 2 or 3 times. It's phenomenal. So essentially, guys, coming full circle, to be more attractive to women, it is to own your masculinity. It is to move forward in life. It is not to castrate yourself, of course, metaphorically, to suckle and be, to put all your attention and energy into this woman, right? Because once a woman can feel this, well, then there's no polarity. You've killed the arc of attraction, right? Either way. So that's it, guys. That is the end of the video. It is quite simple for you as a man. It is to focus more so, or less, this may sound a little mean or backwards. It's to focus less on the actual relationship, right? To increase attraction based on human basic biology, and to focus more on the endeavors, because this in essence is masculine energy. And like I said with women, this is what they're looking for, to cup this, or to cup this, to essentially grab onto this. Our men's energy is to move forward. Okay? Again, this is not to sound derogatory to a particular gender. That is not what this video is. Please, if you disagree, do your own research on masculine and feminine psychology. I definitely have to make more videos on this to fill in other gaps, because maybe I skimped over some stuff that may sounded like rude. Again, it's a 7-minute video. I can't explain the entire gist of it. But that's it, guys. We're all capable of doing this as men, to own ourselves essentially, and to be the best athlete, or to get the best grades, or to be the biggest bodybuilder in the gym. We can all do this, and that is how you become or create that arc, that polarity, okay? Don't castrate yourself and do this, because then I don't want to get politically incorrect and whatever, but like, your masculinity is no longer, okay? And there will be no attraction either way. Okay, so that's that, guys. I hope that was a resource. I hope that helped. If you disagree, please comment down below. I would love to start a discussion. And again, this is not to offend anyone. That is not the intent of this video. Please do your own research if you don't believe me, or ask questions. Okay, so that's that. Thanks, guys. Much love. Talk to you into the next video. There is always self-development coaching down below at www.selfdevelop.com. Whether you want to improve your health, relationships, find your passion, or be able to serve that to the world, linked down below. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Till the next video. Much love. Peace.